I got me a metal gun. Yes, made of metal. Yep, it's called the M&P 9 2.0 metal. I believe that's the name. I've seen it under so many different names. But it's metal. That's the key part. It has a metal frame. Who'd have thunk it? Someone would create a handgun with a metal frame. It's not light, it's 30 ounces. But, you know, those big pistols are going to weigh a little bit. As I understand, the metal frame versus the polymer frame on this pistol adds a couple of ounces. So you go from about 28 to 30. Kentucky math, right? If this weighs 30, which it's supposed to weigh 30. So you get a couple more ounces. You know, I do talk a lot about weight, make a big deal out of it on smaller pistols, but an ounce or two can make a big difference in a whatever, P365 or some kind of pocket gun or whatever. I guess on a pistol this big to begin with, in that category to begin with, if it's 28 ounces versus 30 ounces, I don't know how much difference that's going to make to most people. You're going to be carrying this thing in a good belt holster, right? Maybe even just for competition, or maybe it's a home defense firearm. Maybe it's just a range plinker like I'm doing right now, you know. And so a couple of ounces, of course, doesn't make a big difference to most people. And so, you know, you might prefer the metal over the polymer. Some people still haven't gotten used to polymer in a firearm, in a hand or anything. You know, in the pocket comb, they don't like polymer. And certainly in a firearm, you know, John Browning is probably the same way, right? So, you know, here you go. You've got a pistol made of metal. Now it's an aluminum, but it's been pointed out to me on the internet that alloy, it could be a lot of things, right? Well, it's an alloy frame. It's what we usually call it, an aluminum frame. It's what, 7076, I think, 7075 T6 is the alloy. That's the aluminum that is in the frame. And so that's strong stuff. I believe that's the same stuff that's used in a lot of AR-15 lowers and uppers, part of the uppers or whatever. So it's good stuff, I guess, and should hold up. Makes it a little more rigid, I suppose, than, let's go and try this whole thing, than polymer. I don't know that I can tell a difference in the rigidity or not. I don't know. Obviously, if it's metal, it feels very, very solid. And there's something appealing about it, as much as I have no problem with polymer pistols, as you know. So we're going to holler points, cowboy. You're in trouble. So are you 2-liter right here in front of my face. Yeah. Gave that bowling pin a washing, didn't I? That's a good shooter. Let's put a hollow point. Let's put a hollow point on the gong. You want to? I'll bet it will really hurt the gong. Let's see where I can see it. There he is. I don't want to cut that tree down. That would be mean, wouldn't it? Nice poplar tree. All right. See if we can hit old Mr. Gong. All right. With a hollow point. You reckon it's expanding on that gong? Let's try the propane tank again. Yeah, it's had a couple of rounds left. So it fed hollow points, so maybe it would qualify as a defensive pistol, not just competition and plinking. Handguns are used for so many different things. It depends on the firearm, it depends on you, doesn't it? Your interests and what kinds of shooting you like to do. If you mainly just go to the range and plink, which is what most shooting is, well, 99%, you know, it's always nice to have a pistol you can hit with, isn't it? Something that's I don't know, easy to shoot well. That's good for any firearm, right? And whatever the size is, you want to be able to shoot it well. And it's fun to shoot. And that's primary. If you're getting into firearms, you want something you can shoot, not something you're struggling with. And you want a quality firearm.